County School Board, District 6. Now that happens to be countywide, so everyone in the county can vote. And I hope you'll vote for me, Sally Harris. I am going to share with you a couple of the points that seem to be hot topics in this candidacy race. It seems that cell phone towers is a very vital, important issue that's surfaced. It seems that the half-a-day program has really surfaced to the top. And then one of my own personal passions was the school calendar. So let me just first talk about the cell phone tower. There's a topic about whether or not principals should be allowed to make that decision. Well, on a legal standpoint, I don't think that that is the proper thing to do. That is a huge binding contract, and principals are transferred, they move, they don't always live in the community, and although they do a really good job educating the community and participate, I don't think that that is a position that our school board and administrators should put our principals in. As far as the cell phone towers on the school property, that is a real hot topic, and there are real controversial sides to it, all the way down to health issues. I have been very fortunate enough to meet a committee, a group of advocacy parents all over the city of Tampa that have come together on this topic. And I tell you what, they are educated, they know what they're talking about, they have done their research, and they have very good creative ideas. They have ideas how to make it a win-win situation for Hillsborough County to still use this as a revenue source, but yet not put it right on the campuses with our schools. I would like to suggest that that ad hoc committee that's already in place turn into our ad hoc committee for the school board and work with our administrators and legal people to really design a method of having the cell phone towers and still create an income. I think it's a great win-win. So, wow, that was an opportunity of a lifetime, and why that hasn't happened, I can't even imagine. Then, of course, we have the other topic going on is the half-day program. Now that, I don't know where that came from. That, I can't even imagine. You know, I don't have all the statistics to share with you, but I do know that the FCAT scores have come down. I know that there was approximately 15 half-days last year, and you know, we all know that there are wonderful teachers who teach during that short period, the shortened period of day, but there are also other teachers who don't choose to teach during that day. So I personally, this is a Sally Harris opinion, feel that those half-days created less teaching in our schools. And what has happened, our test scores have gone down. Is there documentation on that? No. But it's a proven fact that our test scores went down, and this is the very first year we in Hillsborough County offered a half-day program. We heard the rumor that went out very quickly that it was going to be once a week, and it was a CTA bargaining issue, and I really feel that was a tough place to put our families in trying to use that as a bargaining tool. I really feel we need to relook at this and consider a new method and not take away our academic instructional time for half day. There are other ways to do it, a full day conference, other methods for the same purpose. Now let me go to the next issue. The next issue is the one that is really close to my heart, let me tell you. All right, I spent 5 years serving on the County Council PTA. And I served in different positions, and during that time I kept wanting to be on the calendar committee, but it was kind of a protocol that you had to wait your turn to serve on that committee. I have a real interest in that committee because, of course, number one, I own a preschool and a summer camp, so I'm very interested in the way the calendar runs in order that my program runs side by side with it, but I also had an interest in it for my own personal reasons, and I wanted to be a part of it. Well, I had several friends that have served on other committees with me in our community, and they wanted to also. So we really strived to be on that committee together so we could make a difference. During that time, one of the members of our little group had put together 3 calendars, that could work and really work well and encompassed the number of days that we needed to have. It also encompassed having a full week at Thanksgiving, more appropriate spring break timeline, and gave us a break about once a month, and yet it encompassed the entire schedule of number of days that we need. And it put the exams before Christmas. So it was a great schedule, okay? And we passed it out to the committee, emailed it to everybody, and it never got looked at officially. They said they looked at it. They said it just wouldn't work. And they brought the schedule to the meeting, passed out the calendar that they wanted passed. They said, all those in favor, raise your hand. Well, of course, we didn't raise our hand. And it passed. When it went to the school board, the very next night, it was said we had 100% participation. Did you hear me? I said 100% participation. That I didn't say 100% voted for it. So if you really listen to the words, they were absolutely right. There was 100% participation in the committee in the room, and that's how they presented it to the board. It passed, and then the community went crazy on what were they thinking, and they went back and said, well, we had a committee that did it. So my purpose of all of this is I'm running for school board because I want to be a voice. I want to listen to you. I want to give opportunities. I want to speak and really have an opportunity to share what you, my neighbors, have told me that you want. And I want to be able to be on the board. I want to know how the processes are made. I want to be in there and know and learn and be able to share it back to the communities. If I am elected, I plan to visit as many schools as I humanly can. I want to know the schools. I want to know what's going on in the communities. Since I am countywide, that means everywhere. You'll see me out and about. I will be there and I will attend the meetings. So please remember, vote Sally Harris. Visit my website, votesallyharris.com, and learn a little bit about me. And if you have any interest in it at all, please send a campaign donation, because in order to run, you have to have donations, and we need a little bit of financial support. Send your money, or if nothing else, vote. Go vote, August 24th. Thank you, and we could use some volunteer help too at the polls day. Thanks a lot for listening to me.